Hey there everyone, Michael here. Today we're going to talk about some of those tough to find characters of Walt Disney World. I got some great submissions from folks all over Facebook telling me about their memories, sharing some pictures. Let's take a look at some of those photos that you sent in on my Facebook page. This first picture is spooky. Wow, Sylvia, great shot there. That's Sylvia and her family with the evil queen. Definitely looking scary, and she was telling us about how she was kind of skulking around, acting the part. That's one of the things I love about the character interactions. Never break character. Great picture, Sylvia. Thanks for sending it in. It's on my list to do on next year's Halloween party. Now this picture is from KaitLynne when you stumbled across Pocahontas, and you phrased that very well, stumbled across her. This happened to me too. I was just walking along from the Tree of Life to Dino Land, and before you get to Dino Land, I kind of looked to the right there, and what do you know, meet and greet for Pocahontas. It's kind of hidden in plain sight, but if you turn right there, you can meet Pocahontas. Thanks for sending it in, KaitLynne. Dopey and Snow White together? Great capture, Mandy. Thanks for sending it in. Now this is hard to do, and when Mandy did it, she originally was going after Dopey and then apparently got pulled aside to do both at the same time. Very rare, and those kind of rare opportunities do come up every now and again. Just keep your eyes open and be ready to go for those characters. I find your lack of faith disturbing in this picture, Holly. Very funny. I love this one, Holly. Your son is just on point there. He is ready for Darth Vader. Unfortunately, Darth Vader isn't there anymore at Hollywood Studios, but this is a great, great picture. Thanks for sending it in, Holly. I love that stare down look. Now it's Kylo Ren. It's really, really cool. I like Kylo Ren, but I personally prefer Darth Vader. I like meeting Darth Vader. He's the original. He's the one I grew up with. I like Kylo Ren, but I prefer meeting Darth Vader. I'd love to know, which do you prefer in the comments? Jamie, does Push count as a character meet and greet? I personally think so. I miss Push a lot. For those who don't know, Push was a moving and talking trash can that would move around the parks and talk to guests. It was just such a fun interaction to see him and talk to him, and there's even a picture floating around online. If you have to ask why this child's posing with a trash can, you just don't get it. It's so funny and it describes it so well. For those who know it, you know it. For those who don't, you don't. Unfortunately, Push is no longer at Walt Disney World. However, Muppets Mobile Lab is moving around, which is really cool, and every so often you'll see one of the trash cans at Epcot kind of putting those bubbles out, which is really, really cool. Thanks for sending it in, Jamie. Shelley, the expression in this picture is so great, and they're always in character, and that's what I'm talking about. When Shelley stumbled across all three at the same time in the Magic Kingdom, it does happen, by the way. It still does happen. I've yet to make this happen for myself, though. I've been looking for them, and I can't find them. It just goes to show, keep your eyes open, look for those characters. If you don't see them, that's okay, but keep your eyes open and look for them. Thanks for sharing this great picture with us, Shelley. Another great picture, Sylvia, 7 dwarves all at once. This is a very tough picture to get, and usually the lines are very, very long. You can only meet all the 7 dwarves at once at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. One of the two you can meet them at. However, the line is usually extremely long. In Sylvia's story, she tells us how Dopey had to leave to go to the restroom, and several guests left in front of her, and so she only had a 30-minute wait, which is extremely rare. The wait to meet the 7 dwarves can be upwards of 3 hours, so being able to see them in 30 minutes and going at the very end of the party, by the way, Sylvia, very good idea, is a great way to meet all 7 dwarves at once. Great share, Sylvia, thank you. Kelly, this photo really touched my heart. Thank you for sharing it. It's right here where the magic lives and the child can be there and have that imagination flourish in their mind. I love that feeling and being able to see it again through a child's eyes. And I know that many of you feel the same way. Michelle, thanks for showing us these pictures from the annual pass day at Disneyland. Very, very cool. Can you believe these? Some of these characters are so rare and I have never seen them myself. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Michelle. Love those Disneyland annual pass holder days. Reńee, that picture with Roger Rabbit is so nice. What a great memory to have. I do wish he was more of a common character that walked around. Thanks for sharing, Reńee. Oh, Marlies, what a great picture of Eeyore and you at Walt Disney World. It really touches on why we go to Walt Disney World and Disneyland, to see the characters and to relive that imagination that all of us have within. Thanks for sharing with us. Jamie, meeting Max at Character Palooza at Disney's Hollywood Studios. How cool is that? Great picture. Thanks for sharing. He's definitely a tough one to find. These are fantastic memories. Thanks for sharing them with all of us. Let me know which was your favorite picture in the comments below. Thanks for being a part of it with me. Until next time, have a magical day.